Well, first things first, no. So the other day, I made a video debating the greatest team sport athlete of all time, and I posted it on Reddit, and there was a lot of great discussion, people giving their ideas on who they thought the true GOAT of GOATs was. But the one name that came up more than any other was actually, to my surprise, Serena Williams. I need to look up the word team. Okay, so dropping the word team, the idea of Serena Williams as the GOAT of all GOATs is so mind-numbingly stupid that I couldn't let it go. So here we are again with why Serena Williams is not the greatest athlete of all time. I can't believe I even have to explain this. Okay, when I was debating the greatest team sport athlete of all time, Babe Ruth didn't even make it into consideration because Babe Ruth, through no fault of his own, played in a segregated league. They took half of the best players in the world and said you're not allowed to play, and because he never really competed against the best, we can never really know if Babe Ruth was the best. So he doesn't make the cut. Well, the case against Serena Williams is the exact same as the case against Babe Ruth. Times 1,000. Did you know the NBA has no rule against female players? It is simply a league where all the best basketball players in the world can come and compete. But there is not one single female on planet Earth who was good enough to make the cut. That's why they had to come together and create their own No Boys Allowed league. However, that comes with a huge asterisk, because whoever wins the championship is not the best basketball team on planet Earth. They're the best female basketball team on planet Earth. And Serena Williams comes with that exact same asterisk. See, I don't think that female players are allowed to compete against male tennis players, but it's for the same reasons that we had to come up with the WNBA that women aren't allowed to play men's tennis. She couldn't compete. Serena Williams was never the best tennis player on planet Earth. At best, she was the best female tennis player on planet Earth. But making a claim for GOAT based on being the best female player is like making a case for GOAT by being the best minor leaguer. It just doesn't cut it. For further proof of this, Serena Williams once claimed she could beat any man on Earth ranked worse than 200. So a man by the name of Karsten Brosch accepted her challenge, and he kicked her ass like it wasn't even close. So while men and women can't compete officially, we can definitively say that she is well below rank 200. Still not convinced? Well, as it happens, I'm a non-binary person who identifies with the clay pronouns. And just as it would not be fair for the women to have to compete against the men, it's certainly not fair for the clays to have to compete against the men or the women. So we created our own division. Clay here was born 512 days ago. Coincidentally, I have won 512 consecutive tennis championships, thus making me the true greatest of all time. Now, before you go calling me a fucking retard, keep in mind that that is the exact same logic you would have to use to claim Serena Williams is the greatest of all time. She dominates her competition more than the men dominate their competition. Well, I dominated my competition damn well more than she dominated hers. Thus, based on your own logic, I am the GOAT, Serena fans. So if you used to think Serena Williams was the GOAT, please confess my GOATness in the comments. And if you're sitting there saying, fuck you, Serena Williams would kick your ass, well, you're damn right she would, and Roger Federer would kick her ass. That's my point. You can't become the greatest by beating up on inferior competition. You become the greatest by beating the best. And she has never done that in her career. And might I add, every time she actually faced the best players in the world, she looked pathetic. So please like, comment, subscribe, whatever, and if you disagree with me, please try to at least find one thing I said that was wrong.